What's going on, guys? Today's video is not an unboxing or anything. I didn't get anything really new in, but I figured I'd show you guys my Scream / Ghostface collection. Some of these masks I've had for a really long time, since I was a kid. Some of them I've found at thrift stores. Some I've got new in store. But for the most part, I've not paid a lot of money. Some of the prices of these Scream masks have gone up crazy. They've come down a little bit, because a lot of people find them at thrift stores and will sell them, but I'll never pay the prices that some of these things go for. But I do like having them. I'm always out looking for more, but I'll try to find them out in the wild as opposed to getting them off other collectors. But yeah, so let's start. Start with the first one I'll show you is my Gen 1 Fantastic Faces. I've had this one since I was a little kid. Still in great shape. No rips in the hood or anything. This is a Gen 1 multi-dot, going by the mold. You can go by the mold and see the little distinct little dots inside the mouth to determine exactly which one it is. You know, Fun World div on the chin, cotton shroud. But yeah, so a Gen 1 multi-dot, Fantastic Faces, Scream mask, or Ghostface mask, Weeping Ghost, whatever you want to call it. So this is the oldest one I've had. And even these like designs came originally from the Altarian Ghost factory. Different company that kind of came up with these designs originally. But yeah, it's my Gen 1 Fantastic. This does glow in the dark still. It's got some color where it's kind of yellowed over time. I could probably whiten it up. There's some treatments you can do to whiten these up. We'll see. I don't know. I kind of like it the way it looks. I might get a little whiter, but I like the shape and everything. Like I said, I've had this one forever. Bought it brand new in store. I think it was after Halloween. Like Walgreens had these for like $3-4 on sale or something. Maybe like, yeah, something crazy cheap like that. So I've had this one ever since. So that's my Gen 1 multi-dot. I also have a Gen 2. Again, cotton shroud. Cotton shroud. This one's nice and white. It's in great shape. Again, a little tiny bit of a tiny tear at the back of the hood there, but not much. Tassels are nice and straight. A lot of times they curl up. These ones are flat. But yeah, so this is a Gen 2 cotton shroud. Fun World div on the chin. It's a lot softer, kind of more pliable. While my Gen 1 is a really thick vinyl, really stiff. While this one's a lot thinner and a lot more flexible. Yeah, Gen 1 right here, Gen 2 right here. Again, I could probably get these shrouds a little more into shape and stuff, but yeah, Gen 1, Gen 2 Fantastic Faces. I also have an MK Squinty, and I didn't know this one was a glow. I've had this forever, and I just noticed the other day that it was glowing as I turned the lights off down here. So yeah, an MK Squinty. Got the poly shroud on this one. Shroud's in good shape. Again, no rips or tears or anything in this. Sorry about the noise. I got bags in there to kind of hold the shape for them, but yeah. So an MK Squinty. I love the shape of this one. Love the style of the MKs. Love the Squinties. Let's see. We got this one here. This is the standard HN mold. EU. It's got the poly shroud. Really thin poly shroud they have with these. Still a good shape to it. All the eye mesh is intact. No cuts. I actually grabbed this one this year at a thrift store. A couple bucks. So nice MK. Or no, sorry, not MK. Nice HN. I like the shape of this one. Good vinyl again. No, it's lucky if I ever find them and the mouths are cut out and stuff. It just it really bugs me. So to find one that's been unaltered is always good. So yeah, not bad shape. No weird markings or splotches on it really. Let's see what else we got here. I also have a T-stamp here. This one's in good shape. Still has the eye mesh intact. No trimming in the mouth. It's got the thin poly hood. Easter Unlimited underneath with it's hard to see that, but the T-stamp under there, showing you which factory it came from. And the mouth hole's a little bigger, but it's not been trimmed. It's just kind of the way they made it. A little bigger than the older ones on these, but yeah, so nice T-stamp. You can see kind of the difference between that and the HN. Let's see what else. Also, I have a spoof mask. This is not the ones they just re-released. I got this some years ago. Not sure what year this one originally came out. Not sure at all. Nice thick vinyl. Just a fun one. You know, thin poly shroud. And this was a thrift store score some years back, so afraid I'd hang on to it. It's always a fun one to have. Let's see what else we got here. I also have a couple of tagged. I don't know why the tags didn't actually come off. They only put one thing on there. It looks like the other thing broke off, but same with both of these. That's just how they were when I got them. They just put the tag on with one little holder instead of two. But yeah, just got a couple of tagged ultra whites here. Scream 4 tag. The ultra wides, people are starting to kind of like these now. Everybody hated them for so long. I never minded them. They're not as good as the older ones, but yeah, a couple of ultra whites still tagged. Again, they only tagged them with one little hangy thing, but still the tags are on. So, yeah, a couple of ultra whites that I've got. I actually had a lot more. I had sold last year a box with about, I don't know, maybe 20 screen masks in it. Some good stuff too. Some older. I had a couple of Fantastic Faces pink green in there. A bunch of EUs. No Gen 1s or anything like that, but I sold a box for about 20 different screen masks. So my collection's really shrank down. These are the ones I've held on to. I also have the 25th anniversary. Love the hood on this. So the good smell. Sadly, mine does have the blue spots that everybody's been getting on theirs. I mean, I got it for free. I got a refund. They sent me a refund from Oil and Training, so completely free for this mask, so I can't complain. Would be nice to pick one up without the blue spots, but whatever. Still a really good mask. People say, you know, that the blue spots will spread to your other masks. I don't know if that's true. I really don't think so. I think you could put this right next to another mask and nothing would happen. Again, I'm not promising that, but I have not. You know, I almost want to take just one of these old EUs and just put them face to face. Maybe wrap them together with something like some shrink wrap and leave them for like a month and see if any of these blue spots transfer. I don't think they will. A lot of people think they will. I don't. Just my personal opinion. I don't think they're going to come through this into another mask. But who knows? So yeah, the 25th anniversary mask. What else? Also, I have a Skelly Face. I snagged this when these first came out. I missed the first Devil Face, which I would have got with the poly shroud. I wish I would have grabbed one of those. But I do have the Skelly Face, still tagged. Always thought this was kind of a cool design they did. Snagged this one, I don't know how many years ago, when they first did the first run of these. I'm not sure even if they did another run. I also have the Devil Face. I did grab this one this year. It's the Dead by Daylight version. I'm not a fan of really video games in general. I don't play Dead by Daylight. But I do like the Devil Face. I would have liked to been able to snag one of the ones with the poly shroud, but for now, this is a cool one to have. I'll just take this one as it is. And that's about it for my Ghostface masks. I do have like a friendly ghost or a friendly ghost mask tagged, a Fearsome Faces Viper mask tagged. I got a Boogie or a Silly Ghost, whatever you want to call it. There's a bunch of different names for this guy. This one actually is a fantastic. It's got the Fun World div underneath. It's got the cotton shroud, and even still tagged. I've actually had somebody come at me and ask me if this was a retag, and it's not. They asked because the barcode, usually the barcode will be on this side, and this side of the tag will be on where the face of the mask is. But Fun World, you know, it's not uncommon for them to do things like that. So all they did was put the tag on the other way. It's not a retag. It's not been retagged in any way. Got this at the thrift store some years back for $2. But yeah. So this one's Fantastic Faces, still tagged Silly Ghost or Boogie, whatever. There's a bunch of names for it. I forget what the actual name is, but maybe it's Silly Ghost or whatever. But yeah, it's cool. These old Fun World Fantastic tags. So this is technically not a Scream mask, but it's a and I do like the Scream movies, the first few, but I'm more of a Fun World collector as opposed to a diehard Scream collector. I've always collected Fun World masks, and that's kind of what got me into the Scream masks originally. But yeah, I got that Fantastic Faces. And I have some other masks. These are not Scream masks, but again, I'm a Fun World fan, so I got like this weird mask, still tagged, with the Fantastic Faces tag on it. I got another one. These weird looking mask still has part of the Fantastic Faces tag on it. It's all faded and part ripped, but Still cool, still fun world, still fantastic faces. But yeah, I have a bunch of other fun world stuff. I have a few other things like that, but as far as my actual Ghostface mask, that's about it for what I have now. It's a humble collection. It's a smaller collection than a lot of people have. You know, it's not, I don't have all the metallics and all the things like that, although I wouldn't mind adding a few to my collection if the price is right. So we'll see with that, but again, mostly I just look for like EUs and stuff like that, and more fantastics if I can find them. But usually I try to get this stuff out in the wild, thrift stores or eBay and things like that, or if I can find them at a garage sale. And that's where this stuff pops up a lot too. So if you're looking to try to get a you know, Gen 1 Fantastic or a Gen 2 or something like that, you know, just keep looking. Don't go paying ridiculous prices, because they'll pop up eventually, most likely. I know a lot of people complain, say they can't find them in their area. I find a bunch every year. Again, I just sold, you know, like 20 Ghostface masks, Scream masks, all different kinds of EUs and all different kinds of stamps and stuff. I sold it in a huge lot, so my collection's a lot smaller than it was, but this is what I still have. The stuff that I'm not going to sell, I'm going to hang on to all this stuff. Nothing's really for sale, but if I get any more stuff, I will do a video and show you guys. But that's it for this one. Yeah, don't know what else to say. Thanks for watching, and more videos coming soon. Later.